all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wedding cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
This will work.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Dart. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll go play action here with Dart. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. The Saints at 7-3 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They juked him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip him inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Dobbins is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 4-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart.
Oh, God, I was...
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
43! Wait! Attack! Yellow!
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A gain of 16.
Now here's Mahomes.
First down.
And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcons
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up 1st downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, touchdown, Falcons! Jahmyr Gibbs, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working with
Good D, boy.
good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw where they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. J.K. Dobbins, 34 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Set to kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. No gain on the play there, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Falcons first down.
The give right side for Gibbs. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Patrick going to change the play. And he is going to lose yardage here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. But now an audible here into something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is garbage.
Able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
That's trash.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after it.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles,
Play over all of this, Brian.
both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
Thank you.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Second and 10. Now Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. That one downfield for Dotson.
This nigga didn't jump, dog. God!
And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run.
Straight
you
catch.
just can't do it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Looking to throw, dart.
Jesus.
That is caught. He finds Royals. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
He's got killed.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jalen Royals, 85 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point now for Borregales.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's caught downfield by Neighbors.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First down. A gain of 40 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Mahomes now to throw.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing his dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Now Dart. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
For the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one looks good.
First half I played Bennett.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Here.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. On the return, Trey Palmer. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Attack, attack. Hey, 57, 57. 57. Hey, rip left.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's
Squeeze.
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints 15-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes.
Oh my God, dog.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
To throw now, Dart. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They'll try to run.
All my dude was.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
To throw, Dart. That's caught. Royals with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Big. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Head of the 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Dart. This is caught. It's Christian.
It's a bad day for me today. They made not one play. It's okay.
Christian Watson from 19 yards away. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Saints 31. Falcons 7.
One play. So that was season.
Jake Bailey set to
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Saints' 44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Touchdown!
This was terrible. Terrible.
Malik Neighbors, 44 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Jeez.
And he will not make it
Oh,
to
but
the
over
goal
my
line.
center
The
and with
defense
it,
holds him
and
here.
technically
And this is
13.
still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing his dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try and do this himself. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
Send that niggas do that, dog.
13-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes now to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes out left to Dotson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tucker Kraft from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah,
That's garbage.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
God, I ain't got to play all night. Not one.
Play action. Now Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this.
I ain't got to play all night, man.
He throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Cougar 19!
Looking to throw, Dart. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. That's taken in by Watson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive.
Oh, these niggas,
specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Yellow. 43. 43.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw.
That's garbage. I ain't got nothing, dog.
Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 143 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
65 cat.
Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Dart going to look to throw here. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things up.
Here we go.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I ain't made not one play tonight, not one. Like that, like this game, dog. They pick and choose what they want to do, dog. Hit me in my chest. Like, get out of here. Good game.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Now Dart. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Royals with touchdown number 20 on the year.
You make no plays.
The Saints have pretty well
It just hit me in my chest.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QB is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pass complete to Royals. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 2nd down and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Dart. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Falcons 19. Jake Bailey.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
15 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 140 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
15. Switch gears. Attack. Right side. Hey, Sunday. Hey, 57. Right side.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
Now this nigga walking Gibbs down a linebacker.
Losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Snick.
That one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Come back.
One final try for Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for.
And he's going to go down.